Tonight's video is brought to you by comic books. For more stories beyond movies and TV shows, this is where you go. Some of them are free, some of them are digital, some of them are on paper. Better on paper. Some of them are too much money on eBay or on auctions that you can't even fucking afford. But here they are, comic books, alternative stories. Try one out for a size. I like Masters of the Multiverse.
Too small. Boots will never fit. Not that thin anymore. I thought I sent in myself Superman movie. Ain't that right, James?
Oh my god, I'm so glad you guys connected. It's not every day you get to meet the... You see the resemblance?
No.
What are you doing, dude? Come on, man.
Should have chose me, Mr. Gunn.
Dude, don't be like that. You know, you would look great in this cameo I offered Barkley.
That's what Tyrone Magnus does. So I've seen the suit, and a lot of people say it's great. I don't know. Chris Wong. I think the thing about Chris Wong is that let me say this about Chris Wong really quick. He tells a lot of people, I mean, he kind of, in some ways, he fooled a lot of people in thinking maybe he was a strict Zack Snyder fan, not Joss Whedon. And people felt betrayed by him. They felt like, okay, maybe he's not into Zack Snyder as we thought he was. He retired and then came back, and now is a James Gunn fan. I don't flip loyalties like that. Whatever I like is whatever I like. I don't think Zack Snyder is going to come back and do any more stories. That's fine. Rebel Moon made him look bad. Twilight of the Gods redeemed him, but we're not sure. We'll see how that cop movie turns out for him. But let's get back to the super suit. I just felt it was like, it doesn't really work, except what if it worked in this capacity? Now, I'm not going to try to save this movie, but I've been used to Elseworlds because we've seen Elseworlds in comics since Imaginary Stories, since The Dark Knight Returns in the 80s, since Elseworlds branded stories in annuals and specials, in hardcover and cardstock. But let me give you some illustrations to help see what this might be about for me. I'm thinking, what if it's like, okay, they're motorcyclists, right? It's like Speed Racer, Go Speed Racer, right? They're like speed racers, but like with Nathan Fillion, obviously he's not wearing the this outfit. So these outfits are not going to be in the movie really exactly. But do you notice that the Superman costume looks like a motorcycle outfit? Like he's racing like a motorbike. So imagine they're racing on a motorbike, right? So um, I had, Grok AI kind of give me something here. I mean, just imagine this, right? They do this for a living, right? Much like when Spider-Man was wrestling for a living until his Uncle Ben died. So, I mean, that might be an aspect worth looking at, right? So you got Hawkgirl. Because you notice that Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Guy Gardner all have the exact same fucking costumes, like they're riding bikes for racing. What if they're doing racing, right? Racing for charity, but they're racing, right? Um, so this is the idea, is that they're doing this for a laugh, for a joke. Here's another one where they're racing on sort of a bluish, kind of a semi-future looking racetrack or whatever. Um, you got Nathan Fillion with a red cape on. There's David Cordsweat. Looks like he's sweating corn. Looks like he's got shit to do or shit up his ass. I don't know. So that's what I'm thinking the costume's going to be. Because that costume, the problem is when you're trying to put that weird costume on in a traditional, it's the late 20th century where we have internet and we might have smartphones. Everybody looks the same as they did a few years ago. Like you're trying to put that contemporary universe with these motorbike outfits. Then it doesn't work, right? Um, and even Tyrone Magnus had said that the Henry Cavill suit's better. Now, Henry Cavill wore a total of 4 suits. One was for Man of Steel. The second one was for Batman v Superman. And then the other 2 were for the Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon's Justice League. And I think the one he wore for Black Adam was the Joss Whedon suit. And that's it. He didn't wear anything else. And that was the most refined costume. I even thought, even when you go back to like Nicolas Cage's Superman Lives. That weird costume was like such a rubbery, shiny thing. It looked like a onesie. And it was very cool the way it was done. I just thought it was neat. I thought those costumes were better. Even the silver one that had the lights in the center of it, where the Tim Burton movie, where it's a regeneration suit. So it's his Kryptonian. After he dies, he comes back. Nicolas Cage comes back, and he's got this silver suit on. It was really cool. Um, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that that movie didn't get made, but I don't know. I've been looking at Dave Cullen's take on what could have been the original Captain America 4 movie with what is it? Different enemies, different villains. Bucky wasn't supposed to be in the movie and stuff. I don't know what they're doing different shit. So I have a desire to watch this on rental. I do not have a desire to see this in theaters. I'm going to let the big boys handle it. The big YouTubers watch this for me, and they'll give their reviews. I might do a TikTok live stream for that one guy who said I was going to go see it. I ain't going to go see this movie. So that's my feeling about it. You do what you got to do, and I'll do what I got to do. But I really just don't feel great about it. Not for me.